So we talked about commercialization today, understanding how do we get our products, our messages out in the market, and how do we increase our sales process. And I think one of the important things here is really to get that whole leadership in place, get the personal, the whole team leadership, the company leadership in place, focusing on creating accountability in your team and having the right processes, efficiency all along. You've got to drive your team in a way that they feel empowered, and through that empowerment also accountable. And that's a time when you can start talking about the customers. Because accountability will also get people to hunt, to be hungry for seeking knowledge and finding the answers. And in a global world, it's really important to be open, because whatever location you have, you cannot know how things are working around the world, and you've got to be open to listen to others and understand customer needs. Again, in order to get the customer needs right, we're going to merge marketing and sales all together. Sales has a relationship. They own the customers. The marketeers, on the other hand, has to get that message right. So we don't differentiate, or we are not hung up among the split from the vision and down to the product, but we actually can convey the technical communication in a way that makes sense to our customers and that drive values to our customers. And of course, in this setting, again, it's very different what is a value for a customer in Denmark, a value for a customer in the US, or in Asia, in China or Japan. So don't think you know it all. Go and hunt, go and look for for that information. Also, what we want to do here, of course, is to make sure that when we got our message right and we know that this is the message, we tested it, we checked it, we know it responds to customer needs, we know it shows and develops innovation and drives us into the future and develop our sales. At the same time, of course, we also want to make sure that this is a message that is conveyed to our customers. And that's where training comes into the place. Motivation, making sure the sales force understand it. They know the customers, and they know for this customers are going to have to say this message. So it's not enough to have the message ready. Marketing really needs to reach out to sales also to make sure that we drive that right process and we get the right message in front of the right customers, that we have a focused organization. And that's what I would call a customer-centric organization, where we understand that all plays a part. And that's not only sales and marketing, it's delivery, it's logistics, it's finance. Everybody who has a contact, direct or indirect, with a customer needs to be involved in this and be able to understand the portfolio or the company value proposition, because otherwise we're going to lose it. The thing with what is going to happen in my experience is we're going to talk to our current customers. If we're lucky, we're maintaining them or maybe even growing them slightly, but we're not going to get to the new customers, and we are for sure not going to be able to take the competitive wins. Of course, a competitive win where you have an annoyed customer, it's easier to take. But in order to get new customers in, you've got to have that transparent communication. So I think that would be the essence. My mantra in all of this would be, develop your people, then business and yourself will follow. Get that right focus out to your team so they act in the right way and you don't have to go and control. And then finally, to say that the 5 Ps, proper planning prevents poor performance. You're going to plan it, you're going to check it, follow it up all the way through.